Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's me, Mr. Mario. This is my dog Lily right here. As you can see, she is eating because we just had to bait her with one of the thumbnails. So now, to get the thumbnail material, I have to give her a treat so she gets into a bit of a cute position, and then we're able to get, the proper thumbnail. But in case you do not know, this is Thrifty Gaming Pickups, excuse me, a series I do here on the second channel. Yes, I said second channel, so if you do not know of me at all, hello. But if you want to see more content that is going to be more polished and not just pick up stuff, I do have a main channel, which is Mr. Mario 2011, down below in the description. If you just want to check out the pickups, I don't blame you. We're going to get into them right here. And this is my series I do really whenever I pick up a decent amount of stuff. I go to thrift shops, I get some deals from video game stores, whatever it might be, and I show you all what I get. So I also do every single episode with my dog Lily, so I've been holding off on doing an episode or two because I've been away for a bit. But these are some things I've gotten here in town, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this. So, in short, I end up going to 3 different shops. I guess we'll go from right to left. We'll go the incorrect way, so to speak. I'm going to move some of this stuff over. Right, Lily? We're going to get into it? Yeah. Ooh. You are very detailed, aren't you? Yeah, she has to be in all these episodes. I don't have any other treats. What are you doing? Anyways, right here, we got a few games. What I did was I ended up going to Goodwill, and they had a surprisingly good game selection. Now, they actually had even more games that were in pretty solid condition as well, too, but there were several games there that I already owned, and I said, you know what, I already own these games. I know for a fact I don't need extra copies of them. They're not super valuable, so I'm not going to pick them up. But these are the games I end up getting, so I'll also... Lily, you need to get away for a bit. Lily, thank you. I'll also tell you all the prices as well, too, as we go through them. So, all of these were priced at $2 a piece, but there were some exceptions here. So, Wakeboarding Unleashed with Sean Murray. Transworld Snowboarding. These are actually some of like the few sports games I would play. Namco Museum. Saw this quite a few places, but never picked it up until now. $2. I said, why the hell not? Spider-Man 3. I don't own this game, actually. I know it's also on 360, at least. I don't know about PS3, but I say, you know what, $2, sure. And Superman Returns. This is another game that was also on 360. I actually played it on there for the achievements, and I don't have it anymore, but, $2, why not? Project Gotham Racing 2. Surprisingly, did not own this game, and the Xbox Live Arcade disc. Now, I have the arcade disc with Miss Pac-Man on it. I've had that for years. Like, I bought that new. But I don't know if this one contains Miss Pac-Man. So, all of these were $2 with a couple exceptions. Now, they were having a bit of a sale where if you bought something with a blue tag right there, it was half off. So this was $1, and this is $1. Which at the end of the day, I'm probably going to pay, $2 in total for each of them, because each of these were $2 in this stack. These two were $1 each, which I didn't mind paying. However, what I've been doing is I've been ripping my Xbox collection over. So the PS2 game, that looked fine, but the Xbox games all ripped over just fine, except for these two. These two, thankfully, they do not have top scratches on them, but they have enough scratches on the bottom of the disc where my Xboxes could not finish reading them. I tried cleaning them as well, too. That didn't do anything, so thankfully there is a shop around here where they will resurface your games at $1 a piece, which is the cheapest I've seen anywhere. Normally it's $2 or $3 or even $4. Normally it's about $2 or $3, but at $1 a piece, awesome. And most of the time, pro tip, not even most of the time, maybe about half the time if you take like one disc there, the shop might not even care. They might just, do it for free. Anyways, we then went over to another shop. By we, I'm saying girlfriend and I, we were doing all the shopping and all that stuff. She was not with me, unfortunately. They probably wouldn't let her in the thrift shop. But go ahead and move these on over. Went to a second store and got this stack of games right here. So I got some newer stuff, but I ended up getting SOCOM US Navy SEALs Combined Assault. Never played this game, never owned it. Turok. I've played probably about half of this game. I owned it, I sold it. I am excited to actually get my hands on this again, so this will be nice to play. Soul Calibur 2. Brute Force. And Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. I was also excited to get my hands on this as well. So I think these were pretty solid titles overall. Now, all of these games were $3 a piece. However, there was a sale, and for whatever reason I thought it was just on books, but it ended up being on media as well too. It was buy 4, get 1 free. So I got one of these games for free. pick whichever one you want to choose for the free one, and that was it. But it was nice because I found 5 things I wanted, didn't even know about the sale, but got one of them for free. So nice how that worked out. And finally, for the last place, end up grabbing these two right here. This is from another thrift shop. End up getting Frogger for the PS1. This was about $1.50. And it's funny because when I had seen this, I kind of laughed a bit because this was a game where when I visited a friend before, we ended up going to a game shop and he was... This is like one of his favorite games because I think it was his first game that he played or he remembers playing, so he has a real soft spot for Frogger, but I definitely thought of him. I'm not saying his name, but what's up, dude, if you're watching, which he definitely is. But I definitely thought of him when I picked this up, so not in the best condition, but, you know, it's manageable. And Sneak King. Now, Burger King ended up releasing 3 games for the Xbox and Xbox 360 when they came out. Well, around the time the 360 came out, like shortly thereafter. There were 3 games. There were Big Bumpin', Poga Bike Racer, and Sneak King. At one point, I owned all 3 of them, sold all 3 of them, and then I've tracked down 2. But the problem is, I always forget which one I own. Like, a lot of times I'll go to a shop and I'll find the Burger King games, and I'm like, oh, okay, they have Big Bumpin', they have Poga Bike Racer, but they don't have Sneak King. But which one am I missing? Or it could just be any type of, you know, mix-up. Price, by the way, this was $2.48. But recently I had looked through my collection, and I distinctly remembered when I saw this, I was like, this is the one. This is the one. I don't have this in my collection. I don't see it on the shelf anymore. And it's in really solid shape as well, too. It's complete. It has, you know, everything, of course. And even check this out. Check this out. If, you know, someone snags the code, cool. I don't really care all that much. But it came with a 48-hour free Xbox Live Gold trial. And I think these games, when they came out, were like no more than $6 a piece. Like, no more than $6. So, the cool thing is, too, because I said Xbox and Xbox 360, this is a dual format game. So the only games, to my knowledge, that were dual format were, I believe, some of the official Xbox Magazine games and the Burger King games. I don't know if anyone can verify that or not, but I believe for some time, official Xbox Magazine was releasing dual format discs, but these are the official games that actually came out. And the funny thing is, you put it in a 360, and it will play as a 360 game. You put it in an original Xbox, it will play as an original Xbox game. Some people might say, oh, well, it's obviously an original Xbox game that's backwards compatible. No, it's not. If you take the hard drive off of 360 and put it in, it plays as a 360 game, it has achievements, it has upgraded graphics and everything. So, interesting that they did that. Real cool. But anyways, those are all of my pickups that I did here in town. So, you know what? This is probably going to be the last episode of Thrifty Gaming Pickups for 2017. So, thank you all very much for watching. I'm happy I was able to make this a series this year. And we're definitely going to have, you know, more episodes going into 2018. Of course, with this dog right here. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, go ahead, cut off this episode. There is going to be another episode. I'm going to film the next episode right after this, but I'm going to be releasing it next year. So until 2018, thanks for watching, everyone. Very much appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, a like would be absolutely appreciated. If you absolutely hated it, a dislike's fine too, but you're going to make this wolf question why there's sirens going on outside, which have been going on all day, and it's kind of disturbing, but oh well. Just go to sleep, wolf. Go to sleep.